Junjo よさらば昨日までの自分綺麗事だけじゃ大人になれない真っ白じゃなくて生きていくうちに
Hey everyone, welcome back to another edition of NMB Takoyaki Party, episode 110, 110, which is the phone number used to call the police, I believe, in Japan. And we got a bunch of criminals here today. My name is Matt, and I'm guilty of eating too many apple taiyakis, because that's like the current thing. Taiyakis is my jam, and they have like apple flavors, like the current like seasonal flavor right now, so it's very delicious. I'm also joined by Jeff. He's guilty of being a Chihi fan.
Sure. Well, I was gonna say I'm guilty of. I showed her a birthday cake to wish her happy birthday in Hanashikai just now, and then I ate it myself.
Oh wow!
Okay.
So you had and ate your cake.
Yes.
Yeah. All right, and we're also joined by Arda, who's guilty of being from Indonesia.
No, I was about to say that I'm telling Wakapon that I am having meet and greet with KLP members today and watching KLP 48 performance.
Oh, what should I say?
Yeah, you just say Tanosinde.
No, okay, so you are a traitor. Yeah. Also, did you finish Wakapon's book yet?
Not yet. And just reached chapter 2. Too busy lately, so yeah, not time to read.
Yeah, because you bought the digital electronic version, like what?
Yeah, I already bought it.
Yeah.
Bought from Bookwalker as usual.
Okay. Yeah, and then I had to go went and bought the signed copy of the physical book for you, which apparently is sold out like this morning. I saw.
Yeah, I mean, it was quickly sold out very fast at some store.
Yeah, the Satai Ebsubashi, they still had it like on release day. I didn't even know, but they were doing it. And they told me, hey, like in the evening, it was like 5 o'clock. Hey, can you go get this book? I'm like, okay. And also Tower Records. I'm like, okay, Tower Records is a lot closer than Ebisubashi. But it was sold out at Tower Records already. So then I went to Ebisubashi, and they still had quite a few copies left. Also, they rearranged the Ebisubashi Sataya. Now all the NMB stuff is like now in like the normie areas. Like they flip sides with like the group IL or whatever the fuck it's called, the boy group that wrecked our Takoyaki. So now we don't have like the big cool corner that takes up like, a good like fourth of the floor now. Now it's all.
What
like
about all the stuff on the
out.
walls and the ceiling?
That's down. Yeah, they still have like the big banners, like the member banners, the Symbossa banners, but the little like wall, like little like member like costume things, right? Those aren't gone.
Damn.
Well, I mean, nowadays less member doing Gravure anyway, so less spot for NNB.
More room for a male Gravure. Wait, what? Yeah. But yeah, anyway, this is a podcast about NMB 48. So yeah, we're kind of recovering from we just got done doing a weekend of Hanshikai, online Hanshikais. So, last one of the year. And so actually the year's kind of winding down anyway. So we got a few things to talk about. Some stuff to catch up on, namely the new stage, Saraba Junjo, which happened like literally I think the day after we had our recording or when the episode went up.
Yeah, so they are having only 2 performances up until now, or?
Yeah, 2 or 3. Yeah.
Three.
Oh, 3, okay.
Yeah, but it's on a weird schedule. It's like once every like week and a half, kind of similar as like Tenshi Utopia. It's like every like 10 days or so they'll have a performance. And also it's kind of annoying is they only change up the members like one member switches out or so out of the 16. So I've lost more and more motivation to watch the show. Especially after watching the show too, which I guess we'll just get into that right now. So yeah, so Saraba Junjo, that's the new stage for the 8th gen, 9th gen, 10th gen members. Yeah, and it has like 16 members, and it's we talked about like the opening lineup like last time. I think that's the only thing we knew from before. Like, they did the whole like live stream to reveal all the members, which, as Jeff said, it was sort of stupid because it was like after the lottery application already ended. So people, like, if your member wasn't in the opening lineup, the Shonichi lineup, then you would have been really upset. You got debated. But yeah, so the set list though, it's I guess a good thing we'll say it's all NMB songs. which can also be maybe a deterrent. But yeah, we'll talk about that. So let's go down the set list just briefly. So we got Ba Atari Go, which actually started off with a whole like member, like each member coming out, like calling out their names one by one, which is a pretty good setup. Then we had Star ni Nante Nani Kunai. Yeah. Don't want to become a star. This Kiba guitar. Or whatever it's called.
Kodoku guitar.
Kodoku guitar. Yeah. Guitar, yeah. Yeah, so that's like the opening segment. Yeah, only 3 songs for opening, so slightly different from the normal team songs.
Well, because technically this is kind of a Kenkyusei stage, which are always shorter than normal stages.
Right, yeah.
So the price is Kenkyusei price or normal
no,
price?
but it's normal price.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's
Unless maybe they have like more than half
Okay.
Kenkyusei member, then maybe they will.
members, yeah. Yeah. Which is, at the current pace, it may not be like that for a while, so maybe like next spring, maybe the Tenshins will start taking over. But yeah, it's like only like 3 Tenshins. But then like 1 or 2 other ones have like subbed in and out. But yeah, it's been mostly just veterans, which maybe Jeff will argue there's like some reason why they should have the senior members here to sell it out.
I mean, that's the main reason, I think.
Yeah.
Well,
But also
but
the
then
weird, like slow drip feed of like doing the shows as well. I guess they don't want people to get bored of them or tired of them right away.
I mean, it's only been a few weeks. We'll see how. I think it's also just hard to get everyone scheduled lined up.
yeah, but at current pace, the 10 gen progress will be very, very slow.
Yeah.
Compared to other 2 gens.
Yeah, well, I mean, I think management only cares about a small number of tensions.
Yeah.
And they don't care about the rest.
It's really obvious.
Yeah, which I guess we'll get to that next with the units. So units. So we start off with Shortcut no Natsu, which was a solo unit, and it was Kotochi. So there's your first sign that management only cares about certain members. So there's that, and then next unit is a Must Be Now, which I guess Kurumi, was she center for that?
Yeah.
Yes. Kurumi Center.
Yeah, which also Must Be Now. Ugh. And then next unit was Tsukini Natte Gomenasai. So this is the Lapis Arch song from back in the day, and so it's like call it the 8th gen unit, I guess, because all 8th gen members here. So it was Ayapion, Mako, and Hono for this.
Yeah, because up until now they already have from 5th until 7th gen unit for this song. So yeah.
Yeah. And then we have, I guess, like the 9th gen unit, which is Kono Sekai ga Yuki no Naka ni Homoreru Mai ni.
Umoreru.
Umoru, okay. It's not the digging kanji? No, it doesn't matter.
It's buried. It's
Buried, okay.
Yeah.
Whatever. Okay, close enough. Which had Wakatan, Yucatan, Yoshimin, and then Sayuki. And yeah, it seems like kind of sticking with like those as like the only 9 gens are doing this unit, because then Kodrin subbed in for another show, and I think.
I mean, I don't think they're. I think that's just coincidence, kind of.
Okay, because Tenna was in this too, as well. Like I think the second or third show. Yeah, and then lastly, Ryan, if he was still with us, he's not dead, but if he was still with us, he'd be happy to hear this. The Water Key is a unit with Raypon as the doing that solo. So it's Water Pond.
There are a ton of Milky fans who rolled in their graves. A bunch of old NMB fans started tweeted they were really pissed off that Water Key was reduced to a theater song. Because normally, until now, it's always performed in concerts only a few times a year. So they felt that it was special in that way. But now you can see it just by going to the theater, every week.
Yeah,
well, I mean,
grad show.
Yeah. Well, I mean, with this Waruki being a stage show, there's no point doing Waruki Awards again every year.
Especially if it's gonna be Raypon every single time. 'Cause they haven't changed that. That's why I've been like watching every time just to see like, okay, they're gonna change it. No, it's always been the same units. They haven't really shuffled the units much. Or it'll give us more options. I don't know. But even then, like this year, they haven't done Waruki at all this year at any concerts, and so it's only been at like the graduating members. Like it's like their last song was Waruki. So who knows? Yeah, it does. Yeah, throws in a wrench in our Waruki award. Well, we'll see.
Yeah,
Who
I
knows?
mean,
Next year we'll have like 50 nominations next year or something.
yeah.
Yeah, and all tension.
Yeah, all tension and Raypon.
Yeah, see, right? That's because Waruki was so special, and it was a huge deal whenever someone did it. I mean, I get it. I get what the like old Milky Oshis are saying. And like, if you think about it, Raypon may be like, if Milky only did it in concerts occasionally, Raypon could easily surpass her and be like the member who has performed Waruki the most times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean, I won't rage over it because I wasn't Milky fan, but it is kind of weird.
Well, I mean, they want to push Raypon too, so
Yeah, but yeah, this
Objective
is how
achieved.
Management thought this was their way of pushing her, the whole as a toy Kara.
I say the units are all right. Yeah, I just wish they'll change it up a bit more. Once more members start doing this.
well, I
think
mean,
it's
having two solo performance as unit is kind of stupid.
Yeah,
Might as well making it a duo performance or
I was gonna say that, yeah.
yeah, like Kinjira Tafutari or something. It is better than having solo.
And then Must Be Now is like a song that was like really highlights the center, so the other members get so buried, and it doesn't help that on the stream they like pretty much focus on the center 80% of the time.
And like the lights make it all like it's all like black and red, so like
Yeah,
you
it's
can't
impossible to
see shit
see on the stream.
Yeah, and then also it's a bad song. That's like I'm gonna go take the bathroom break during that song. Get up and leave in the middle of the units. Gotta go look at my phone.
Shortcut no Natsu is my bathroom break.
Well, I mean, Kotone herself didn't really sing well, so yeah.
Yeah, of course it's lip synced, right? Or did she do it live? I can't remember.
I think she did it live for the first for the Sonichi, I think, because her voice is kind of not stable and not really good.
Yeah, but I mean, they want her to push her quirkiness, like how with Ridipon, it's just so obvious.
Yeah.
So that's part of the charm they want to show.
With Skinny Nate Gomez, I feel like maybe Yayoi should have been in there instead of
Yes. Yes.
See, I'm on your side for once.
Well, I mean, this unit is kind of can be shuffled around for the 8th gen, so yeah, we might at some point will be here,
I hope so.
and maybe Risa.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like, so like Yayoi, Sakura, Risa, among the 8th gens, they were like saying, "Oh, like it's great." 'Cause 8th gen is not known for being great dancers, other than Yukino. So it's nice that they were picked to try something like Must Be Now. But then, yeah, Yayoi definitely. I wish. Yeah, as I mentioned with the whole like featuring the center thing. Like, she doesn't get highlighted in Must Be Now, and then she would have been much more in Tsukinate Gomen Nasai. But lately, yeah, they've been kind of pushing Hono, and overall Hono's position is higher, so yeah, it's not, as a Yayoi Oshi, it's not, I have very mixed feelings about this stage.
Clearly need to buy more tickets. Need to buy more.
Well, I mean, we need to wait until next year to see how the lineup change from this. Because I don't think that 8 gen and 9 gen will dominate the lineup even more.
Yeah, I think eventually, as you said, it will be mostly they'll take out more and more. They'll let more 8th and 9th gens like rest, and then have 10th gens perform instead. And then eventually it will be like almost all 10th gens.
Yep. Also got to hold the spot because I feel like probably like Saka Town when she comes back, they'll probably want to have her in this song as well too. You got to have your Saka Saka Sakura unit. Yeah. Oh yeah. So that's the units. Yeah. So there's that. Let's see. Then next, we got some more songs. We got the Hontoni Jibun no Kisei-sen.
Kyokai-sen.
Kyokai-sen. Then Saraba Junjo is the title song, which that's like the new song that's on the current single. And then we have Bokugai Darika, and then Yokubo Mono. So yeah, basically that's like I feel like a lot of these songs here is like all kind of your try hard songs, right? Your last letter two at least.
Yeah, so it feels a little bit like a continuation of the 9th gen stage. So, you know, I always I used to always say, you know, because I was a Danceable fan, I love dance songs, the cool songs. But my bias now, I want Yayoi to be featured more, and a lot of the songs don't really fit her style. But they want to push, like, I don't know, Kurumi and Makochi, because Makochi is the captain, and then she said like this like super emo message at the beginning of Yokubo Mono.
Yeah.
I mean,
also, like, she say, like Mako actually volunteered, like, to become captain, like, actually, like, or took the initiative rather than volunteer, like, took the initiative, like, when asked the staff, hey, let me be captain. She said that recently, like, either that was like on a blog or a showroom or something.
Yeah, she said it in showroom.
Yeah. So maybe like staff wasn't even going to plan to have a captain for this. So, you know how you hate how stages have captains. So there's that, yeah. And then we get to the encore, which then we have Naze Boku wa Tachiagaru no ka.
Actually, they put the whole 16-member MC here at the beginning of the encore.
Yeah, that's also very weird too. It's like you start off with talking, okay, that's a choice. Yeah, and then you have the next song, and then we have now, then you have Ganbaru New Eye, so yeah, your current single, and then you have another MC, and then they
but it's
finish.
it's not really MC. I think it's just like the
thank you for listening to the last songs or whatever. The usual recap. Yeah, and then the last song is Nibame no Door.
You should be happy with that.
I was happy with it, but also it's a weird spot to put that song. Also, it's kind of a weird, because the symbolism of that song is like, you know, the end of one chapter and then the beginning of a new chapter, which I guess maybe you could consider that, but then okay, was the 8th, 9th, 10th are the new chapter going to be, which I guess so. But...
And that's why at this point there are rumors on Japanese side that Ray actually produced this setlist. So
really, where did you hear that?
Unusual fight. Yeah, Matome Spirit or something.
Oh, people said that?
Yeah.
I would think
judging from the setlist that from the start until finish. Yeah, I mean because Naze Boku Tachi wa is a Team M song, right? And then Nibanme no Door is Team B2 song when Ray was in there.
I mean, if they actually let her produce it, they would promote that.
Yeah, but that's when there is no announcement that the rumor is gone.
Maybe they tried to. Maybe they had some like input from certain members, but then the staff still made the final decision. Or they tried to have Ray produce, but they didn't like her choice.
Yeah. Also, if it was Ray, they would have had Koito Ai. No, I don't. Probably in here. Her center song or double center song. And it would have been Kotochi and Kurumi. So yeah, anyway, it's song. So I mean, it's like we're happy. Okay, it's all NMB songs, but I can say I'm not really happy with any of these NMB songs. Like, I mean, I think the best song.
Well, I mean, I like the setlist, but the member distribution, not really.
Yeah, I like the songs. They have some good sleeper hits like Star ni Nante Naritaku Nai, Honto no Jibun no Kyokai-sen. Like really good team songs. But yeah, same with Arda. I don't like the member distribution because just like with Yayoi, Wakatan is also in like the lower half of the ranking, I think, and everyone there is just not featured at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's just a set list to push Kurumi and Kotone
And
even more.
And
Yeah.
a little bit eye appeal. I mean, so the ranking is the overall center is Rapon, and then Ayapon is 2, Makochi is 3, I think, and I guess Kotochi and Kurumi are 4 and 5 or something. But other than like those top 5, the others are not really featured. I mean, it's also because I have to admit I mean we've gotten used to the 8-member or 10-member stages, and I don't really remember how it was back in the 16-member stage days.
Mm-hmm.
But this feels so unbalanced.
Yeah, let's see.
I mean, Matt doesn't have a horse in this really, so maybe he doesn't feel it. But
Well, I mean, Nishiyuma haven't really shown up.
She won't show up. I think it should be a while for her. I mean, if I were to go, it'd be like Coyote and then like Sayuki would be the ones that'd be.
Well, I mean, even if Nishiyuma
they're rarely in it.
is gonna
Yeah,
appear,
she will be in the dumpy
she will be
unit.
in must be now, I think.
Yeah, dumpy in it. That's what they have to call it because it's everyone goes there. So that doesn't matter. But yeah, for me, like I mean, it's all NMB songs, so it's good. But yeah, I think it's like all like kind of mid songs. Like the most biggest banger here, I would say, is Ba Tarigo, which I would put like as like I say probably it's like an A tier, B plus ranking song.
Not Waruki. I think Waruki is the best here.
Yeah, but I mean like as like a group song, not like anything.
Okay.
But like I think like it needs like more like bangers to kind of spice it up in the middle. Like I think maybe I guess Saraba Junjo is kind of there, and then you have now, but
Yeah, I really like Bokuigai is in the set list.
yeah, it's just problems like we have like that bit of it in the Tenshi Utopia, so it's kind of worn out its welcome. Kind of like how Koyo Isuge is in there too, so it's
yeah, because of that Boki guy, at the end in the second half of the set list, some of the things felt repetitive.
yeah,
And,
both
like-
like and like Yokobumono like back to back. You know, it's like okay, we're in the emo corner right now.
Yeah, we're in the dance corner in a concert.
Yeah, the bathroom break segment. But yeah, we'll see. You know, yeah, they're doing like they're doing this like just a set list like once every like week and a half or so. So yeah, it's only on weekdays too. So similar as like Tenshi Utopia, like no weekend shows for this.
Well, I think it's less restrictive because it's probably easier to get 8, 9, and 10th gens on a weekend than the Senbatsu members.
Yeah,
And then also, I think, yeah, it's short because it's like an hour and a half, so they can squeeze in 2 shows on the weekends.
before 8 o'clock.
Unlike non-variety.
Or the previous Sasuke B2 when it was Kinkyuseis. Because they kept on just adding more and more songs to it.
Yeah, well, it started off short because of COVID restrictions.
So Jeff's waiting for it to be on a weekend for him to go.
Yep.
I'm waiting for members that I care about more to make it worth going. But it also seems like it's kind of hard to get tickets for still.
Yeah,
just 'cause of the
I
whole
mean,
novelty.
and they had 16 members.
Yeah.
So for now, it's still like hard to win, but
Is it
When-
available for inbound or not yet?
Yes,
is it?
I believe it is, yeah. The Shonichi wasn't, of course, but I think the other ones have been. Also, I think it's like not on the schedule, but yeah, we'll check it out when it can. Okay, yeah, so that was the new stage. So next, we'll talk about Tenshi Utopia, like the special events they had them so a couple weekends ago over in Chiba, same weekend as the two-shot event for Ganbara Nuai. So yeah, this whole thing, we've known about it since like August, and then like they kind of trickled out information, like a month ago, about like a couple weeks ago, prior to the event. But Jeff and I, we went there, got to see what it's like, and just test the water, see how it is, see if we like it for the later ones in December.
Did you spend all or still save some for Osaka event?
So I'll say here's a math question for you. So I started off with 8 tickets,
Okay.
and I ended up with 5 tickets. But I definitely used more than 8 tickets.
Okay.
How many tickets did I buy? So yeah, well, I'll talk about it a little later. But yeah, it's kind of the whole structure of the thing. So yeah, you had to buy the Tenshi Utopia CDs, which came with 2 tickets each, like kind of the National Handshake Event style tickets. And then they started off with a mini live, which that cost a ticket if you wanted to go into the standing area. And the way they had it set up is kind of weird. It's like 4 big like quadrants that you could stand in, and there's like this little weird like walkway in the middle. So we felt like members were going to run through that during the mini live, but they didn't. Also, the mini live was quite short. I guess to the name, it was a mini live.
Did they still check for your identity or not?
No ID check. So only your bag.
So
check.
just ticket exchange.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Which is normal, yeah, for the National Handshake events too. But I guess people like camped out like super early because they want to be like at the front of the crowd.
Yeah, I got there like 45 minutes before the gates, the venue opened, and there were already like 60-ish people in line.
I came in like 5-10 minutes later, 5-10 minutes like before the show started because I was like running late and stuff and looking for a locker. But I still got BX stand near where Jeff and the others were. So it didn't really matter in the end. Also, it was pretty empty because it was Chiba. But, yeah, it was the Tenshi Utopia, like, opening Senbatsu, but with Mew, plus Mew. And Mako was there. Was she in the performing group?
I don't think so.
I think basically the one who already appears on Tenshi Utopia.
Yeah, except for like other stuff like Wakani and Mighty weren't. But yeah, they did they did Our Story, they did Aoharu, Aonoharu, and then they did Ganbara Nuai, and then they did Tenshi Utopia. Or they flipped those last 2 songs, but yeah. So they did 4 songs. Had an opening segment before the mini live where it did like an opening pitch thing. So Jeff probably liked that.
Yes.
Because they had they had an announcement. Actually, Wakapon, she was like the announcer for it, and then they had to sign out, and then so Chihi was the pitcher, Mew was the batter, and then Chikapoyo, he was like the catcher, wearing a mask. They're all wearing gear and stuff. So actually, before the show, I saw like them like throwing a ball like up in the air behind the stage.
Oh.
We I wasn't sure like what was going on, like, but yeah, I guess they were practicing like their pitches and hitting. But then, during the opening pitch, she threw an air ball.
Because she's used to throwing at on a real baseball field. It's much
and
farther.
throwing a real baseball, not a plastic like wiffle ball
Yeah.
or whatever it was. So there's that. Yeah, then the songs, and then they had a part where they threw balls into the crowd, which I will say I was impressed with. She did like throw the ball pretty far. Like she threw it into like the back quadrant. So
because she can actually throw properly using her legs.
Yeah. So that was kind of it. So it was all right. Yeah, it was a mini live. So cool songs. I might say like maybe next time I might not go to the mini live just so I can save a ticket. Well, because it's not like you're missing a whole lot if you do go to it or not. So
you do have to commit a lot of time waiting in line,
Yeah.
and then waiting after you get in.
yeah. And then also, like, with the... I guess, probably because it's Chiba, so it's empty, but I imagine with Osaka, it'll probably be way crowded. And also, we're curious how they'll set that up, because how they had it, so the same venue they used the previous day for the two-shot event, and so The area they used for the stage was like kind of blocked off, like it had a bunch of walls blocking off, so you had to go through this little tiny walkway, like a little corner thing, to get into the stage area. So then they technically, like, you can like see the top of the stage and like the top of the members' heads, if you're tall enough. And you can hear over it too. But imagine like because it's at ATC Hall, I think it's where the December ones are at. So I'm wondering if like they'll use like that little like gymnasium hall thing, where they did like those events before. Or they're going to use like one of the big ass halls for ATC Hall and like just to use the whole entire room. Because then they have like 12, like 14 or so like normal lanes for the handshakes and 2 shots. So yeah, after the mini live, then they have the whole schedule, and so essentially the Senbatsu members, the Tenshi Utopia Senbatsu members, basically half of them do handshake events and half of them do 2 shots. And for the 2 shots, there's 2 variations of it, and they do like the Nabashiki kind of drawing, random drawing, which actually was funny because I was late waiting in line, and I saw like they put the members' names over the lanes already, so there's like fans like already lining up into those lanes, like, oh, this is the one that Mikana, she's going to be the student like sitting at the desk with you. But then they hadn't done the drawing yet, so then once the members came out and did the drawings, then they had to move the signs around, and all the fans got out of the lane, so it was pretty funny watching them line up and get out.
The staff messed that up.
Yeah. But yeah, so then like for the members who are taking 2 shots, so I think it's like 3 and 3, and so 3 of them do the sunglass rock paper scissors thing, and they're standing next to you. It's kind of similar to the normal 2 shot, and then the other one is the like student one where like they have 2 desks sit down next to each other. You have little seats. And you sit down next to each other. So it's kind of similar to like the old like AKB 2 shots back in the day. So there's like there's still a plastic divider. I can't remember.
There was,
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually was really pleasantly surprised with the student one, because they had a chalkboard on the back and the members write stuff, and a lot of them drew the like pair,
the umbrella,
like couple umbrella where they write your name and both of your names or whatever.
Yeah.
And then because it was sitting at like they had school desks, so you could like do it. It was pretty fun if you like. You can think of school situation.
It's just like one of my animes, my Japanese animes.
Yes. I mean, there's apparently an abandoned high school in Chiba where like foreign tourists can go pretend to be high school students for a day. Yeah. But yeah, it's like that. So I think the fact that we had the normal 2-shot event the day before, to me the rock paper scissors one is kind of dumb, because if you like, you kind of want the sunglasses one to be different from the normal 2-shot. But then the student one was like a totally different situation and setup, so it was unique.
Yeah.
And I wish I had more tickets with that, actually.
I guess wasn't Chihi in that one?
Chihi got the student one.
Yeah, but you didn't go to that one, or
I could only spend 1 ticket on it.
So will the members exchange the situation in Osaka later on, or still gonna be?
Well, we don't know if they will do this again. They might change some stuff.
Change it, yeah.
Matt hasn't mentioned the handshakes yet, but like 5 or 6 members were doing handshakes at the same time. But because you have to spend 1 ticket, which is like half of the album, so 1 ticket is like 1,800 yen.
Yeah, and also 1 ticket is really, really short. It's like 3 seconds, 5 seconds.
It wasn't that short for me, but it was more like 10 seconds. But still, compared to the normal handshake, that is a ripoff.
Yeah, because I went in with like 3 tickets from you, and it was it felt like 15 seconds.
Yeah, that's really bad. They, I mean, technically for these events they never specify.
Yeah. But
I mean, I think you were kind of also dumb to go in with 3 on the first time without trying it out first.
I had a lot to say. Also, I only want to do it once, so I didn't want to like waste a ticket. And then,
dude, there was no line. You could have easily gone and looped.
Also, because I knew 1 ticket was going to be too short anyway, so that's why. Even the normal handshake tickets, like one ticket's too short.
Well, anyway, I mean, so
Yeah.
you could have there was nobody in line, so you could have just easily continued talking
Yeah.
while you like exit the booth.
Yeah.
I was gonna do that, but then some idiot came and lined up right after me.
Yep. I mean, that's what happened to me too. I think one of the fuckboys was behind me. Also, it's funny. I was like, because we talk about the fuckboys, but I like watching them, and like they kept like just going back and forth through all the lanes, going to all of them like it was like fucking like trick or treating or something. Meanwhile, Jeff, he was like at the talk shows the whole time, or for the first.
I only went to one because it was the perfect one. Best talk show cannot be topped. 4th, 6th, and 8th gen.
Yeah, and actually, so that's one ticket if you want to go watch those talk shows. But I guess you get all 3 of those. Like that, they have like different blocks of them, and so you get to watch all of those with one ticket.
Yeah, it's
But you're
one
still standing
block.
in the area.
Yeah, for 30 minutes, and then there are 3 different groups of members who talk for 10 minutes each.
There's that, yeah. And then for the 2-shot, you only need 1 ticket, and then for the handshake, you only need 1 ticket for those. But yeah, definitely the 2-shot is like the best value. And because like at least for the first half of the day, like those members, also the lines were pretty short too. But in the second half of the day, which that was with Kojidin and Ray, those lines were actually pretty long. So actually, I was tempted to go to Kojidin, but yeah, I was like, that's too long. I don't want to go to that. Also, because Kojidin and Ray, I think they had the student desk one as well too. And I also went to Raypon for the student desk one because she was sick the previous day for the 2-shot, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna do her makeup like in Chiba again or in Kanto. And I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go there for that again. So I'll get it out of my way, get it out of my system with this. And then on top of that, then like all the non-Senbatsu members who were there, so they had a few things for them. So one of them was the postcard handout event, which was like a group of like 4 or 5 members would like stand in a line, and they would each give you a postcard, a random postcard of a member. And the members, they couldn't necessarily have been like the members you were talking to. It could just be any random member, so kind of like the photo cards. And you could talk to them a little bit as you go by. So it's kind of similar to like the group like handshake events that you used to do. So you get like basically 2 or 3 seconds with each of them as you walk by. So it's pretty fun. Also, that line it was like an hour long, and so the lines tend to be pretty short. So you can just like loop it multiple times. So I did with a group of like 9th gens. That was pretty fun because they're all noisy and fun. So there's that. And then the other event to do for the non-Senbatsu members is the Kuji. It's like the little like fortune slip thing. And so the same thing, you have to have like 4 or 5 members like standing behind a table, and they hold a box, and you reach into the box, pull out a fortune, and you kind of show it to them and talk to them for a bit. That one actually seems like it's the longest because it feels like about like 10, maybe 15 seconds or so while you're in there. But the problem with that is, so they have it listed for an hour, but that doesn't go for an hour. It goes until they run out of the little fortune slips.
Which in my slot that I went for Yayoi was like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Was that the same group as IP?
No.
Oh, okay.
It was all 8th gens, but
Okay.
I know one guy who lined up like way at the beginning, and he probably wanted to loop multiple times, but he only went twice.
Only twice.
He was like the last, one of the last people.
Yeah.
Until before they ran out of the fortunes.
Yeah, they cut him off. Yeah.
So it's really stupid. Like I saw people coming like 20, 30 minutes after the slot began, because technically at the time the slot was still going.
Inside, yeah.
But then there's a sign saying, "Oh, it has ended already."
Yeah.
And they're like, "What?"
Yeah, that was my mistake. Yeah, because the first group of them had like I think it was like a bunch of 7 gens. It was a random group. It was Misaki plus like Shiori and I think some other members. And yeah, I wanted to go to that one, but I went and bought CDs first. And I figured, okay, I'll have to take about half hour or so to get through this, 25 minutes or so to get through this, and then I'll do the fortune thing. But yeah, so we took us 25 minutes to get through there, and then yeah, that fortune thing already finished. And then yeah, then later for IP, because actually it's like her last event. I guess that line like is a pretty long line, and also like they finished like they stop letting people in like 5 minutes before even the slot started.
Yeah, it's so stupid. I don't get it. Like the postcard one, they never ran out of postcards.
Yeah.
But the fortune, why didn't they print way more?
Yeah, because they all like have like the member signature, but it's all printed bullshit anyway. But
yeah, it's all printed.
Also, there's like a weird like if like one of the members had like a like talk show to go to, but they were also scheduled for like the postcard, they'd be pulled out of there, and then also you would be like you get one less postcard. So like there's supposed to be 5 members, but one of them was doing a talk show. Then yeah, you only get 4 postcards instead of 5. So that can affect it too. So yeah, that was yeah, fix that. But then yeah, for me then my highlight of the whole thing has been the CD shop part, which they've done like the CD Watashikai like at the other like normal handshake events before. Like you like a bunch of members like will stand by the register and you can talk to them while like the staff are handling the cash and doing your card and stuff. But they have like 2 or 3 members standing by each register, but it's also randomly distributed, which that part kind of sucks. And then I had 1 line dedicated for cash, but then they had 2 lines for cards. And so if you were only paying with cash, then you can only get with those members. And the staff would just randomly send you to each one. So if you want to get the one, you have basically a 1/3 chance of seeing the members you want to see. But there was like some members where like, they like cross chat over, like the ones in the middle. If they knew you or they heard you talking, they would probably talk to you, and kind of jump into your conversation if there's no one around them. But yeah, I ended up going through that. Yeah, I went and did it 4 times.
Well, I think since you like so many members, it was fun for you. But
it was fun for
me,
yeah.
I only went once in the last slot, and they were saying like, oh, they might sell out of CDs. So I knew I wasn't expecting to go multiple times.
Yeah.
So I had like Yayoi was in it, and then like Miyochi was in it. So I know those 2. And I got put in the lane with Miyochi. So I just said, oh, yeah, I'm going to the M next week. Also, Wakanyan was there, so that worked for her.
Yep.
But then Yayoi was far away, so I couldn't talk to her. But as I was leaving the area, I passed by her booth and then waved at her, and she noticed me. So that was... that's all.
Yeah, I got
at
that
least
too.
I got that, but...
Yeah.
I didn't know it was gonna be like members split into random lanes. So like next time, if I might not do this, I don't know, unless I really really need more tickets while I'm there.
And hopefully they don't sell out.
Also, the line is super long, so it's really hard to balance how to go there while doing the other events.
Yeah, because the first time I went through, that was also the group that IP was with as well. So a lot of fans who were there for IP, they lined up for that. But also, yeah, the same thing as you. Like when I got done, I walked by and IP, she saw me and she waved at me really happily. So I think she was just doing it to everyone because they knew like it was the last time they'll see her. But then I had some pretty fun conversations like with Yucatan. She was she was fun, and then also with Wakatan. So because she was in the group with Misaki. So after I went through 3 times. I finally got the middle group with Misaki and Wakatan. And Wakatan kept on trying to talk to me in English, but she kept on asking Misaki like, to translate stuff for her. So it was pretty funny. No, I didn't mention Arda, though. I just slipped my mind because I was like... But I actually had a pretty long time with her with them because I paid with card, but my card was having some issues. And so like I was like talking to them for like 2-3 minutes, it felt like. And then finally the staff's like, oh, hey, there's a problem with your card. You need to go into the cash line. I'm like, okay, can I pay cash here? And yeah, you can pay cash there. Which is also dumb. Like, why have the card line if you can pay cash there anyway? But anyway, I got some extra time. So I felt like basically I got like 4 or 5 minutes with talking to members. So
yeah, you got lucky because I didn't have any problems with my card, and I only said like 2 things to Miyochi. So I mean, ostensibly, you're not supposed to get much out of. Not supposed to expect much out of that because you're just buying a CD.
Yeah.
But
the members are there just to entertain you while you do this like mundane action.
I mean, in a way,
also,
it's a bonus because you buy it and you'll get tickets anyway, which you can spend on other events. So anything you get out of this is free in a way.
Yeah, nice little bonus. But yeah, then I also spice it up too because like I usually come across like 2,000 yen notes, which are rare in Japan. So I like sometimes will pay with a 2,000 yen note and I show it to the members like, oh, have you seen one of these? And like the members will freak out over it. So that was actually pretty funny. So one of the good gimmicks. So 2 pro tips if you go to the shop: bring 2,000 yen notes and also pay with card and hope it goes
also
wrong.
be a DD and white.
Be a DD.
So they all know you.
Yeah, that too. I don't know, Shiori was weirdly giving me like a lot of res for some reason. She's going like smiling, like waving at me for some reason. Like didn't say anything to me while I was talking to Yucatan, but I don't know. But anyway, yeah, it was fun. So that part was fun. But yeah, anyway, for I guess the December ones, which are like what's the 21st, 22nd, or 22nd, 23rd one is. I think 20. Yeah. Saturday, Sunday at ATC Hall. So yeah, hopefully some things they fix. Hopefully, yeah, they either do away with the handshake events stuff, or at least let other members do that stuff. Same with the 2 shots as well.
Yeah. I saw a post a couple of days ago that they also sold Utopia on NMB shop. Did you buy it, Matt? Or Jeff?
Matt bought it from the NMB shop, I think.
Oh, okay.
I didn't. I saw it. I took a picture of it.
Oh.
Yeah, I didn't need it anymore. And also, yeah, I still saw they had some at Tower Records and at Tsutaya. But Tsutaya actually, like, that's before. Yeah, especially before the event, they actually had a sticker saying like, "Hey, you only buy 3 of these max per visit per purchase."
I bought some on Amazon because there was a extra points campaign going
Cashback,
on.
yeah.
Like
Points back,
18% points.
So basically, any CD that you buy right now still get you 2 tickets.
I think
Yeah,
so,
as
yes.
long as if it has like the sticker on it that says like there's 2 tickets inside.
Ah, okay.
That's supposed to be like, the first print run, which obviously I think they've well past the first print run because it's in August, but it'd be really shitty if they start selling those. Also, I was worried about like at the CD shop. Like before I actually bought my first CD, I wasn't sure if they're actually gonna be selling Tenshi Utopia because I saw like a poster on the wall before you go in that says like, "Oh, we're also selling Nagisa Cycle and Gambara no Ai here too." I'm like, with like the bonus postcards you get normally from Tower Records. So I'm wondering, yeah, if they ran out of like Utopia tickets, they could like start selling that just in case you just want to go see the members. Like that's why you're doing it. But yeah, I guess for next time, I guess since I think they teased this back when they were like first like spitballing ideas, like they would probably like it's gonna probably be Christmas themed Santa costumes or something like that. So that'll be enough to get some people to go again. But yeah, hopefully they change some of the other events. More interesting stuff, I feel, because I feel like there's like quite a bit of downtime also, like if your favorites aren't doing anything. Because like the 2 shots, like the 2 shots and like the handshake event actually it goes for like 2.5 hours straight. So there's like no break for them, except for I guess if they have to go do a talk show or something. But yeah, have some more, I guess I don't know, more gimmicks, like do some carnival game shit. Like one of the ideas was like gourmet thing, like they're gonna have like some like food thing involved. But I wonder if that's just like a problem with the venue.
Or like legal things.
That too, yeah.
Being licensed to sell food or whatever.
Yeah. Well, because like they've done that before, like at the AKB like handshake events, like they had like the AKB like cafe shop stand thing, like a mini version. You can buy drinks there.
Well, I assume that's
bring-
just like operating using the AKB Cafe's license or whatever.
Yeah. Bring out a good spoon, have them come out, and I doubt they want to go all the way to ATC Hall. But yeah, we'll check that out, see how it is. It'll be interesting. So now next out, we'll talk about this announcement of Yuumin Week. So they're going to be doing 9 performances surrounding around Yuumin and like her career. So they did a bunch of shows. So starting actually next weekend, I guess. It's from December 15th. There's gonna be 3 shows that day. So there's gonna be a Yumi solo theater show and then 2 Watera Kamari lives, which is part 2 and part 3 because part 1 was like back in like September. So I actually ended up winning the 3rd show, the 3rd Watera show. I lost the 2nd Watera show, but yeah, I'll be checking that out. Then on the 16th we have In Ship, and then on the 17th we have In Pride Revival show, which is primarily senior members in the lineup. And actually, they announced the lineup for that, which basically, who do you expect, right? It's like basically everyone up to 7th gen. And with Misaki actually is in that group, which actually is pretty interesting. I'm like, what the hell? When I saw that.
Hey, she's been picked for dance units sometimes in concerts.
It's always random. Yeah, I'm always confused about that too. But definitely my interest in that show has skyrocketed, so I did apply for that.
Damn, really?
Yep. Jeff, you gonna apply for it?
Yeah, of course. But
Should apply for it.
I'm not expecting to win because it's
Yeah.
16 members and it's like
All the
tons of
Misaki fans
popular
are going
members.
to buy politics now.
Yes, all one of you.
Hey, there's like 6 of us in the birthday committee. Anyway, we'll talk about that later. But actually, you should apply for it. But if you can't go because of work or something, you can be my backup in case I lose too.
Okay.
Or whatever. We'll figure it out. So yeah, anyway, that's happening. Which actually, fun fact, in Pride, I think it's like my first ever like NMB show.
Really?
Because that was during the Gaijin show.
Oh yeah. That's
Is-
the one. That's the only time I saw it. But Chihi and Nanaho weren't there.
Yeah. And actually, you were a Yuumin fan for that show.
Yeah, I remember now. Yeah, because she
It
was
all comes back
center
full
that
circle.
day. Yeah.
Yeah. It all comes back full circle for that.
No, actually, I don't like her that much anymore.
Wow. The betrayal. But anyway, that'll be interesting. It'll be nice if we can get that. Then on the 18th, they're doing non-variety, which is also kind of a mix of senior-ish members as well.
Yeah, Inship
then,
and Numberati aren't like special, but they're just the 2 shows that she does currently. So it's just her one last chance, I guess,
Yeah.
before her graduation.
Yeah. And then 19th is the Yuumin and Shihan Senbatsu show. So the Shihan Senbatsu is like she chooses the members, and this is just with 8th, 9th, 10th gen members.
I think it's
And
technically 2 mini shows or something. Like the
Yuumin show.
Yeah, Ishida Senbatsu and then the Shihan Senbatsu. Because there's like
Also,
30
like-
members or something.
Also, I think like Anju and someone else is also in there. Just randomly, there might be like hosts or like between like MC breaks or something.
Yeah, so it's almost all of 8, 9, 10, plus Anon.
Anon and Anju and someone else. Yeah.
Yeah, Anju is in it. Also, for some reason, Sakura is not in it.
Yep.
That like there was a Matome post about that.
But I think she's a non-variety though, so I think basically everyone's getting a chance to be in one of these shows at least. I
Maybe,
think that's the thing, which will explain why why Misaki is in Pride.
Yeah, that's true actually.
And then Jeff's really excited about this. So December 20th, they'll be having the Danceable special show.
Why
Yeah,
special,
I
saw
not
that.
revival?
Just special show, yeah.
Because Yuki-tsun is not there.
Yeah, they listed all the members, so it's
Yeah.
everyone danceable except for Yuki-tsun, but they also plus others, which whatever that means.
Maybe Konomin or something will come.
So Jeff said
The original
she's gonna
danceable.
gonna look for a Nanaho.
Yeah, I mean, I need to see if I can even win this and end Pride, and then if I can go.
Because we don't know if there's like a weird like karma system or anything. If you win too many times or not, if it makes it harder.
I mean, I don't think so, but like I'm not expecting to win both. I'm barely expecting to win one.
Well, you'll find out because they do all these fucking applications at the same time. And then lastly, on the 29th, that will actually be Yumin's graduation stage. So she's finally leaving us after announcing it like 7 months ago. So yeah, Yumin Week's happening. So it'll be interesting to see what they're doing. That. And then I guess tied in with the Yumin graduation show on 29th, also the same day / the previous day as well, they finally announced the Wind In 24-hour live stream, which is just kind of late this year. It was around this time anyway. So it's gonna be on the 28th from 8 p.m. Yeah, and it's called Wind In 24-hour Go to Hell, and it's all like like heavy metal, satanic imagery.
And I assume it'll end with like a commentary stream on Yumin's grad show.
Yeah, because it will overlap with that. So, which means I guess Yumin's grad show will probably be maybe like earlier, like 5 p.m. or something. 4 or 5 p.m.
No, I doubt it. 29th, like technically some people are still working, right? Or wait, is it a Sunday?
It's a Sunday.
Oh, it's Sunday.
Yeah,
20th is
Maybe
Saturday,
it
yeah.
will be earlier.
Probably around 12 or 2 p.m.
Well, afternoon show. Now we know when to sleep then.
Well, I mean, they need to close it at around 5 p.m. Usually, or 5 or 6 p.m. for
YNN or
YNN.
the
YNN.
well, it starts at 8 p.m. So
Ah,
it'll be-
okay. So yeah.
so it's gonna finish at 8 p.m. That's why I thought like okay maybe the credit show will be around like 4 or 5 o'clock.
Oh yeah, that's possible.
But yeah, I think it could be earlier than that. Like could be noonish. But yeah, it's gonna be interesting this year. It's the first year without Miki, so we're gonna have no weird 3 a.m. 4 a.m. Miki corner.
I wonder who's gonna be in the MC for this time though, because last time the chain was cut, right?
Kojin and Keito.
Yeah, not passed to 8 gen, but Kojin and Keito. But this time I don't know whether 9 gen or Yuumin and someone.
It's gonna be
Skip
Kurumi
HN
and Kotochi.
Yeah. Jeff will be happy because that means Knife got screwed too. The enemy of my enemy is my friend or something. Actually, that'll make sense too because they also are both like 20.
Yeah, they're already above 20.
So they could be up all night. It could also be if they were to go 9 gen, I think it'll be Hono P plus Waka.
Waka Koyorin.
I'm not sure if Koyorin has the stamina. I think it'd be more Hono P.
Koyorin would be the new Miki.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea. That should do like the Koyorin world.
Wasn't that supposed to be Kotochi with her over quick runs?
I mean, that could also happen too.
I mean, I'm sure they want to do something with Kotochi.
Yeah, they'll probably do a lot of things with Kotochi. But yeah, we'll see. It's an interesting theme, so we'll see what they do. Okay. Next, we have some other kind of quick news announcements to go through. So yeah, Wakapon and Keito, they went to Tokyo Comic Con on the 6th, just a couple days ago. So yeah, because Tokyo Comic Con is in December, and then the Osaka Comic Con is like in May. It's like Golden Week is when it usually is.
Yeah,
So,
I mean the schedule was supposed to be 3 days, but then Wakapon and Keito have online Hanashikai on 7 and 8, so they can only appear on the 6th.
one day, yeah. I think it was like that last year. I think it was only Wakapon she went last year.
Wakapon
Last time Wakapon and Chi, but then she
Oh,
got
okay, yeah.
replaced by Keito this time.
But they aren't really like officially appearing. They just like go and take pictures,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I thought
but
they
this
announced them
year-
as like guests or something, no?
Yeah, this year they appear on middle states or something.
Oh, they did.
Just yeah, it's a very small thing.
Yeah, not a big part like Osaka one.
But yeah, it was like that. They saw some stuff. I talked to Wakapon a little bit about it today. She said she was really excited to see Batman stuff, the Joker stuff.
Joker
She
2?
watched Joker 2. Yeah, she watched Joker 2. Yeah, and she said she
Oh
liked it.
no, I haven't dared to watch that movie.
I watched it. I thought it was okay. Not. I mean, I knew what I was expecting. I knew it was a musical, but
I mean, you like the musical part because I think it's
yeah, I
kind
like
of-
the musical. I mean, it wasn't good musical stuff, but it was the people who thought it was gonna be some cool edgy movie got angry about it. So
Okay.
also, I want to see Wicked, but it's not coming to Japan until next year. It's already out everywhere else. So anyway, that was the random movie talk corner. Also, I'm pretty sure the members will be talking about Wicked nonstop once it comes out here. They're already talking about Moana too. So speaking of Kurumi Push, she randomly did the R1, which is like the Rakugo competition. I don't think no one even knew until it was,
Rakugo
like, announced.
or Manzai. I think it's not Rakugo.
Isn't R1 Rakugo?
No, it's
It's
not.
kind of like stand-up comedian or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Nagisa
What's
did
the
it before.
R?
Yeah, Nagisa and Wakapon did it.
Also,
Nagisa,
Grand
Wakapon, and
SQ.
Yuina, I think. Yuina also.
Yeah, Yuumin did once.
Also, I remember like a random SK girl, the one from Tochigi, did it like a couple years ago. The other now.
Yeah, this
What
one's
does the R
kind of
stand
random
for, then?
because we even don't know that Kurumi has that kind of skill set.
Yeah.
In like MCs and stuff, 10th gens like to say she's actually really funny and she really wants to try hard in comedy, even though she's from Tokyo. and also like was a K-pop trainee.
Stand talent. But that's cool for her. So yeah, I do think she is like good at like the MC stuff. Like she is like the one that has it together. I mean, considering the other Tenshi that talks is Kotochi, and she's so erratic with her talking. Kurumi at least has it together. And next we have a couple like random events that NMB members are performing or appearing at. So there's this like boat race event on December 17th. And the members appearing there are Wakapon, Hono, Ayapyeon, Mew, and Kurumi. It's over at the Sumine Koen Chuo Hall.
So apparently, boat race, for people who don't know, is one of the sports. There's like 4 sports in Japan where betting is allowed. So it's like
It is gambling, right?
Yeah, boat race is one of them.
Or not?
Or betting, yeah.
It's like horse racing on water. But apparently this race is one of the biggest in Japan. And like, I don't know why the NMB got invited. And so it says performance, I think.
So are they gonna perform or just
like mini live? I guess.
having some
because they're on the schedule. There are 2 like mini
stage
lives. And I saw people talking about on Matome that the stage is really small, so maybe that's why they can only bring 5 members. Probably Ayapyeon.
Yeah. Who's gonna be center? Ayapyeon or Kurumi?
Yeah, so because it's betting related,
Mew.
it has to
It's gonna
be
be
over 20 members. And then this is also the same day as the End Pride show, so that also limits who can perform.
Mm-hmm. And who will go? Maybe all the fans that were gonna go normally. Ayapyeon's gonna pull them away. Actually, it might be possible to go to the 8:30. Okay, never mind. Actually, no.
Well, I mean, there are a lot of Mew fans.
Yeah, that's a lot of Ayapyeon fans. And Hono fans. Actually, Hono fans I think not as many, but there's Rich. There's that. I think Sumine Koen, that's like where, I'm not sure exactly where, but I think that's where we went last time for the...
yeah, that's like the only
went
thing
to
around there.
Washoku no Sato there. After the Handshake event last year. Or after the Nagisa concert, yeah. It's like, yeah, and it ended the monorail line. Yeah, right. And then, I don't know, I put this in the wrong order, but it doesn't matter. On the 15th, NB members will be performing at the Up Tea Festival Super over in, I think it's like Shinagawa, and over in Tokyo. And that just seems like it'll be a proper live or mini live.
Well, it's a Chica Idol
Yeah.
festival.
Yeah.
You can look at the lineup. It's all Chica Idols.
Yeah.
Like, literally, NMB is the only one that's not Chica.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is weird. Like, Up Tea, remember...
The
NMB
t-shirt
had that
contest.
tie-up
Yeah.
back then. So they're... I don't know, they have a lot of tie-ups with idols, I guess. So they can have a...
I think AKB had it
festival.
like earlier this year or last year as well. So... but yeah, anyway, the members who will be performing here will be Anon, Zeon, Chihi, Mako, Ayapyeon, Rei, Shinshin, Reipon, Anju, and Mikana. So, all Senbatsu members. Yeah, a few members, actually. Which I guess for this, Rei will probably be center for this. Actually, they usually rotate the centers a lot for this. For these kind of festivals. Jeff, are you going to this?
No. It's not worth it.
Not for Chihi.
Not worth it for half an hour in a stupid...
You used to do that all the time. Remember, you'd go to one of these dumb shows for like...
That was when I was in
Jam and
Kanto.
stuff.
That was when I was in Kanto, and that was the cheap option versus coming
Okay.
to Kansai.
So yeah, and that's it for all the like the news and announcement things we're catching up on. So yeah, it's kind of it for the normal segment of the show. So yeah, just before we leave, just gonna talk about kind of our future plans for the podcast this month. So either we're still figuring out details, but sometime either later this month or maybe the beginning of January, we're gonna be doing our Golden Takoyaki Awards, the annual awards show. So we have a bunch of categories here that. It's just kind of spitballing ideas. They are subject to change. We may not use all of them. We may add some more. Who knows? There's already like a bunch. There's already like 20 right here. But let's go over the categories one by one. We should each take turns saying them. That'd be fun. So I'll start off. I'll go me, then Jeff, then Arda. Okay. So we have worst birthday shirt.
Least bad birthday shirt.
Arda, that's your turn.
Oh, intern. Okay. Best concert.
Best show or stream.
Worst management decision.
Best management decision. Is there any?
Who can say? Best single song.
Worst single song.
Best Tenshi no Utopia song. What? This is difficult.
Worst Tenshi no Utopia song.
Best old song.
The best award. Ryan Memorial Award. Waruki of the Year.
Best Miyokuri member.
Of course, it was appropriate that you said that one. Member you most want to have a 240 ticket Hanashikai session with.
Rookie of the Year. Wait.
Most improved member.
Okay.
The Rio Pilled Award, or Spotlight Stealer.
The UF Award. Graduation announcement that hurt.
Most disappointing member.
MVP.
What do you think normally is like the
Shouldn't
side?
be MVM in honor of
Uh,
number already.
no, hey, we're just gonna make that. We're gonna make that another category, MVM, because it's most best variety member.
The best
Good job.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Not variety member. Thank you, Jeff, thank you for your contribution, Jeff. Yeah. But it's subjective. Might add more. Might get rid of these. Yeah, some little things. I think with the songs this year, because we had a new stage, so I decided to split up both the singles and the Tenshi Utopia songs, because otherwise, the current songs I think probably would not stand a chance.
So, what's the criteria for Rookie of the Year? 9 gen or 10 gen?
Rookie is 10th gen, yeah. So it's like the new gen that started this year. Because I think we had 9th gen last year.
Well, I mean, that's quite hard because not all 10 gen appear.
That's just for you to decide. And so basically, is it you have to pick a side. It's gonna be either
Yeah, Kurumi or Festus
or
Kotochi.
Kotochi. I mean, you have to dig into I guess all the camp. They kind of had some exposure, but also the camp this year was kind of so got to figure it out, I guess. But yeah, those are the categories. I'll probably put them in the video description too, so people who are watching that can read that. So Phantom, he can know. And then we'll probably put this into Discord. We'll figure out how a weird nomination process. Maybe people in Discord, they can nominate their picks, and then we'll have a voting thing with that, or some system will work. And we'll later choose our personal favorites that we'll talk about at the proper Golden Takoyaki Awards podcast. But yeah, you can stay tuned to that. But yeah, thank you for listening, and we'll be back again either later this month or next month for the Golden Takoyaki Awards. So subscribe to the podcast on your podcast platform of choice. Subscribe to the YouTube version. Comment the video, share it with your friends and family and loved ones, and we'll see you all again next time. Peace.